This video is on tips and tricks for ArchMC KitPVP specifically. If you're playing any other KitPVP or whatever, this won't be of value to you. Anyways, I'm just gonna rush in so that this video can get done sooner or later. You can subscribe if you want to. I'm at like 0 subscribers at the time of recording this video, so I don't know, you might be the first. I don't really know. Anyways, the first tip is to choose a good kit. Now, I know no one is gonna purposefully choose a bad kit if they want to go for kills, if they want to go for kill streaks, and they're really trying, not trolling. But the main two kits you want to go for is Sunder and Ninja. Sunder lets you swap health, Sharp 1 sword, which is the strongest sword in the game, Sharp 1 diamond. Not the best armor, but the Prot 2 really helps, so it becomes good armor, which is insignificant if you look at the offense of this kit. Therefore, it's just good. Ninja, however, gives you perma speed too, so you can easily chase down runners. Therefore, it is really good for running. I mean, I don't know if you're a runner, but if you're going for kill streaks, you probably don't want to. Anyways, that's the first tip. Choose a good kit, because if you don't, then that is not good. Easier said than done. But the other tip is to be able to soup fast. Now, I can't really tell you much on this because I use the scroll wheel, but I use keybinds for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Or mainly just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need to go that way. And then I have another keybind to 9. But that's it. For 6, 7, 8, I don't have anything. Therefore, I use the scroll wheel. But being able to keybind is really good, so that you don't need to take breaks in your fighting, and you can just easily continue. For example, if I keep fighting this guy, and he likes soup, okay, that was not a good idea. That was not a good example. If I keep fighting this guy, that was also not a good example. I need someone who's not easily gonna die. That's hard to find in the server. I'm not saying that everyone's bad, I'm saying it's hard to find people. Because most of the server does that. Okay, we got this guy. I don't think he'll run. Yeah, he's not running. But I don't think he can hit either. Bro's on like the worst ping. Is he from Australia? Anyways, it's really smooth to be able to keybind while in a fight. Just good all around. And it is definitely something you should do. Now, poison is just annoying. So while we wait for the poison to wear off, let's go into tip number 3. You see my inventory is kinda empty. If I want to soup, there are 2 ways of doing it. You go and then you individually drag all the soup to your inventory. That's lame. There's a thing called shift clicking where you can easily put it in your inventory and vice versa. But now, a lot of people know that, and a lot of people do that. But that's not even that fast. Because, if you suppose... this guy's jumping me. Okay, more soup, easier to show. Is any one of these people gonna hit me? No. So, what you want to do, you want to drag one soup, go on top of another, hold shift, and then double click. That puts every single soup, maximizes your inventory, which is a really good tip. Just know if you're in KitPVP or if you're not. And here's tip number 3. Avoid getting jumped. Now, that's kind of hard to do because if I just come over here and jump these people, they had no idea. They couldn't even respond. I killed one, the other guy was running for as long as he possibly could, but that wasn't a lot. That wasn't really a lot. Okay, this guy is actually, like, critting me out. Not the best. But yeah, being able to not get jumped really increases or decreases the amount of deaths you take. Which is why my KDR is, like, 14 something. It's not 15 even though it looks like it. Look, okay. Yeah, and then, for example, this guy's gonna fall. He's gonna die. This guy's also gonna fall. He's gonna die because he hasn't selected his kit. That's another tip. Like, select your kit before you drop in. Else you're just gonna get everyone at spawn trying to, like, manhunt you, which isn't really an experience you wanna feel. I wanna go against this guy. I'm gonna go against this guy. This guy's good. Okay, he's running away. I'll let him re-soup or whatever. And then the third tip, or not the third tip, it's like the fourth tip, if you include the kit one, is to run away from jumpers, like this guy is doing. Now, it's really annoying, but if you really are going for a kill streak, that's the only thing you can do. You wouldn't want to go ahead and get yourself jumped, lose half your health, just to continue fighting. At least run away so that you can resup. But in reality, if you get jumped, well, it's part of the game, so, like, you know, there's that, but running is also part of the game. So there's also that. You can make valid claims on both points and be able to run without anyone calling you a moron. I mean, some people just run for a long time and don't even come back. There's a difference. But that, I just moved to a new target because you really want your kills fast. You don't want slow kills. You don't want kills that will take you 100 hours to get one. This is not Hypixel Skyblock for you to be spending that much time on a single task. But it's also not like really fast because running is essential. A lot of people call you out on doing it, but like it's kind of hard to really get a good kill streak if you never run. You just need to be like really good and fight like really lucky people just to do that. That guy should have ran, which I think he was doing, but he didn't soup either. Just like, oh my god, okay, this guy is on my tail, because he's like, okay, I do not want nothing with the blinker at the moment. That's why I run. Run, resoup, and come back. Because, you know, even if you get jumped, you don't want them thinking that they're superior because they made you run. No, you still want to kill them. Unless you can't, which sometimes is a thing. This guy. Fight me. Fight me. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Not so good. And then the rest of the stuff is just combos, which, you know, you just gotta get better yourself. Sounds lame when I say it, but that's the only way. I'm not really gonna be able to tell you guys how to W tap because I'm one of those people who use high mouse sensitivity. I always run at like hyperspeed sensitivity, mainly 169. But hyperspeed, I can do it because I have barely any mouse space. That's how it works. The mouse space you have determines your sensitivity. Like you get all these random people like doing some random sensitivity test, but it's mainly around how much mouse space you have and how much you are willing to use. Thought he didn't kill that guy. So, you know, using a good sensitivity, just in any PvP is good. Too low, and you're not even gonna hit them. Your aim is gonna be way off. Okay, this guy's actually, that guy was good, but he did not soup. So, that's a couple of tips I have. I think it's also important to know how good people are based on their kits. I told you in the beginning tips that you should use Sunder and Ninja. Also, the revamp is coming, so like this will only apply to like 5 days after this video releases, or how fast the dev team decide to finish the new kit PvP. But you know, it's based on that, and if you still want to grind these kills, these are some good tips. And based on that, anyone who doesn't use Sunder, Ninja, Dragon, I mean, some people who use dragons, actually most people who use dragons don't even know how it works. They just think the kit is good based on the name, which you're only good at as it's an anti-runner kit due to the fire annoying, but no clutch. Therefore, if you can't use it properly, then don't use dragon. But based on that, you can determine which player you wanna target. Not target, but at least fight, because you don't want to go after everyone. You want to determine from a group of people which one you want to jump. This can be based on health, whatever. You see this group of people, based on the ones that are either alone or just have the worst kit on them at the moment, I would go for. I mean, this guy's trying to make a point by, like, bro, just, like, despawned. And also, chasers don't really heal because they're too busy chasing. So, like, you know, it's also a good thing you can do. Trappers are annoying because all they focus on are trying to trap you. But once they fail, they really just run away. Once they do that, there's really nothing that you can do. That guy's after me. Like, a lot of people, they just don't expect you to come back. They just don't. So, I mean, if he ran back to me and then tried hitting me, I wouldn't expect it. But I still beware by being able to still hit where he would come back. Now this guy's running, but he's at low health and he's not healing, which leads me to believe that he does not have any soup in his hotbar. Therefore, I keep running him, because this is a kill that you'll get, unless he's actually smart and he goes to a soup restock and then restocks before I can kill him, which is not going to happen. But you see, he pulled out his Sunder thing, which means he tried to swap with me, but then I pulled out my own Sunder thing. So what happened was, he swapped with me, and then I swapped with him. I don't actually know. I think the chat log just showed that we swapped once, even though I think it's twice. But that really is something that you can do with Sunder, just in general. But if I wasn't a Sunder, then that strategy would have worked. Just wait, you just run a lot, and then once you're actually low, but your swap recharges, then you can just, like, you know, destroy them. See this guy? I'm trying to, like, I can't aim, I can't aim. Oh no, what is this? A tragedy, I can't aim. This guy, Yeah, Sunder is just a really cool kit. This guy's a ninja, but he can't combo. And kangaroos are just annoying, but not really. I mean, yeah, they're the most annoying kit, but they're the most fun kit to play as. Sunder is good, but it's not really fun, because all you're doing is just... What's this? He's trying to trap me, and he failed, so he's now rushing. This is what trappers do once their trap fails. And then I'm going after that guy who tried putting, like, a try-hard username, oh splash. Like, that's how you know that the guy is trying to be a try-hard. He put, like, the most try-hard username you can make, but got comboed. And then, you know, you just want to go for the guy. And then he thought his trap worked, but it didn't. It didn't. Because when trappers are trying to trap, you gotta be ready and escape the trap, because it's not 100% chance. You just want to be moving a lot when they trap you, jumping and such. You know, we want to knock them into... This guy... What? I don't even know anymore. But I think that's the end of the video, because that's really all the tips I have. It's not a lot, and it's not the most effective tips. But they're small tips which, if you get accustomed to, you can really pick off players super easier, use the right kits, and just do much better. I'll have a new tips guide when the new KitPVP releases, but the new KitPVP hasn't released. It will soon, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, that's the end of the video.